Badlands. Explain those Badlands. That's a hell of a name.
One pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall.
It's finally here, our second annual mega sale. This sale only comes around once a year, so take advantage of the best offers ever while you can. For example, save 50% on our Giza Dream bed sheets as low as $29.98. And for the first time ever on TV, My Pillow mattresses and My Pillow mattress toppers as low as $99.98. And you save 50% on our Lux Pure 6-piece towel sets. Regular $69.98. Now only $39.98. And our best-selling standard My Pillows, regular $49.98, on sale for $17.98. Wait on it, mega sale, only $14.98. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use this promo code to take advantage of our second annual mega sale. But wait, there's more. To make the mega sale even more special, when you order right now, your order's going to ship absolutely free.
Your order's going to ship absolutely free, which means you can get a mattress topper.
Yes.
And that's a lot of shipping savings. So I would do that if I were you, because mattress toppers are awesome. The MyPillow mattress topper, mypillow.com. Use promo code Badlands. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Culture of Change. Hi, Abby. You look gorgeous. How are you?
Thank you. Doing good. Doing really good. I feel like there's a shift. And I'm happy about that. And there's always something going on. But I'm feeling really great in general and always happy to be here.
Say more about the shift. Like how shift?
So like talking points that were known a long time ago are kind of coming right back around, but this time they're not really being censored. So
fair.
A little different coming around. Kind of good thing.
Yeah, that is a thing, right? Reruns, as Chris Paul.
Yes, reruns
back around, and it does seem like they're getting more traction now. A lot of people are breaking news that was breaking years ago. That's good, because reruns are first runs for many people, and they need to see it. And it's not, we're not trying to claim credit for wins on the internet when we're talking about really horrible things. Yeah. We're trying to push for truth and justice, and that means people knowing and dealing with the horrifying reality of what it means to understand our government structure and what they've done in the name of the full faith and credit of the people of the United States for all of our whole lives, even the boomers, right? Everybody alive today was, in my opinion, part of the hijacked saeculum.
Yeah.
And we're going to take it back. That's what the golden age is about. See our golden background in this show. We're very bullish on the golden age. Abby and I disagree on some stuff. Like, we're
there we
go. What are you doing?
I'm trying to like do the border, but I can't reach them. Anyways.
Here.
See, she's got it down. You got it
down. Yeah, but we
disagree on what? Robot AIs?
I think
cars driving themselves.
We disagree on like the promise of the possibility of utopia. And I know we both disagree on like spiritual utopia coming before Jesus, right?
Right.
But this idea that we can build utopia on Earth, I think, is bullshit. Sorry, I'm trying not to. I think it's spongy. Actually, I'm trying not to curse, so I have my Shakespearean.
It's spongy. I have
my Shakespearean insult generator up at all times now. Unfortunately, I forget that I'm not cursing.
Everybody needs to download one. I'll help you out.
Go, Christy, for creating it. Christy's basically an AI dev now. Christy is basically Palantir.
Let's go.
That might be a bit of an overstatement, but not by much. I just put the insult generator in the chat for folks.
Oh yeah, guys, you gotta take it. It's great. It's fun.
It's fun. Okay, so before we talk about it's gonna be pretty chill, laid back. We're gonna go through all the Super Bowl commercials because we learn interesting things by the stuff they want us to buy, or the stuff that we're not actually the market for, but they want to show us the ad for it. That's interesting stuff. So we're going to go through. We have who it is that put it up, because I want to give them a proper shout out. It is for processing. The site is Mining Asteroids on YouTube, and they have all of the AI ads that we're going to go through.
Nice.
And talk about, and if anybody wants it, it's always in the show notes. Links are always in the show notes, asheandamerica.substack.com. But I also just dropped it in the chat. So we're going to go through all of that. But first, we're going to talk about coffee.
Let's talk about some coffee. Now help me add this to the stage so I do it correctly.
Yeah, you did. There you go.
Oh, rock and roll. All right, Badlanders, you are all familiar with Loaded Gun Coffee. They have been a longtime supporters of Badlands, and you may have met them in person at GART. But did you know they are a veteran-ran family-owned shop in Lake Havasu, Arizona? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Every bag of their whole bean coffee delivers a high-octane, patriotic punch of flavor. With long family history of commitment to freedom, every bag is a testament of pride and honor. From the skilled farmers who cultivated each blend to their roasters that handpicked the finest coffee beans from around the world, Loaded Gun Coffee has mastered their unique brewing methods, resulting in the best tasting coffee around. This coffee is smooth and delicious, the perfect way to start your mornings. Get over to badlandsmedia.tv/loaded and use promo code Badlands to get 10% off your order. And if you're in the Lake Havasu area, stop in their newly renovated store and say hi. Rock and roll. All right, guys, that's badlandsmedia.tv/loaded, promo code Badlands. Stay loaded with Loaded Gun Coffee.
Stay loaded. They have a coffee called Black Powder that is delightful. It is nice, good, strong. Get you rolling. Brian, we have that. The Loaded Gun is a sponsor often on Book Club and Why We Vote, and Brian really loves the fruity ones.
Oh man, I gotta try it because I do drink lots of coffee.
Cobbler, I think, is his favorite.
Cobbler. Oh, that sounds
blueberry,
good.
like a blueberry flavored.
Oh,
coffee,
delicious.
then, the bourbon pecan, but I'm jolted, just injected into my veins the caffeine. So yeah. Good stuff.
The way to go.
I think so. All right. So we have all of the official Super Bowl ad. So what was your favorite? Can't choose the Budweiser commercial with the baby
Dang
eagle.
it.
It's too easy. You got to go for something else. Conversation.
Well, I did like the Mike Tyson one. Like in all honesty, I thought that was pretty cool. That was in there. That ran in there, and it was said paid for by Maha.
Timestamps in the description, right? So where's the Mike Tyson one? We should start with that one. It was Maha.
It was Maha. Did you find it?
I'm looking.
I know they played it live. So, geez, I don't
see it in the description. Let's see if I can find it somewhere else. The one with the facial hair was super gross. That was really gross. I was like, what? Who approved it?
I know.
Like I can never purchase from that company now because of how gross that's how I feel about Quiznos subs. They did that ad campaign years and years ago where they had like rats with human teeth. Does anybody remember this? And it was
no.
Like, eat our subs, come eat our subs. Never ate there again.
Oh my God. Dude, rats in any kind of marketing is never a good idea. I don't care what your angle is, that's not going to work out.
Yeah.
Like the human mind is already programmed to hate rats. So I don't know why somebody.
Food. Why would you put rodents with food? That's a terrible idea. Okay, I got the Mike Tyson one.
Unless you want them eating your food.
Well, why do you want that?
Exactly.
Is this like Ratatouille propaganda all over again?
But is it saying that this wasn't in that list? Because that's very interesting. Because
I searched for Maha and for Tyson and didn't find it, but I just Googled it. So I got it here.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
My sister's name was Denise. She died of obesity at 25. She had a heart attack. I was so fat and nasty. I would eat anything. I was like 345 pounds. A quart of ice cream every hour. I had so much self-hate when I was like that. I just wanted to kill myself. We're the most powerful country in the world, and we have the most obese, fudgy people. Something has to be done about processed food in this country.
Realfood.gov. So yeah, I thought that was pretty powerful to throw out there. I mean, people have been on this train for a while, but like I think we may have touched on this show before, where the good green food, I forgot what they called it, all natural food was also bad. So it wasn't really what it was. And so a lot of eating clean has to do with a lot of just researching on your own and figuring it out. There's not really a package you can buy and eat clean. You kind of got to, eat at home or eat pretty basic foods like he was eating a carrot, an apple, throw a steak out there.
Right? Like the organic term.
Yes, thank you. That's what it was, organic.
Yeah. They dilute those terms. And so we need truth in labeling on food, but agreed that you should be eating much less from a box from the middle of the store. I don't know if stores in Alaska look like they do in America. I'm just kidding. I love it.
No, but you're right. You're right. Like, when you guys told me about that, they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to shop the outside of the store. You want to eat real food, whole food. And the fewer steps between, whether it's picked or caught or, straight from the farm, the fewer steps in between you and your food, the better.
Mm-hmm.
We have no idea where most of our food comes from. And that's
why they do stuff to it.
Like
when it's like packaging.
Yeah, like we have Loaded Gun is a sponsor of the show tonight. We have, Soft Disclosure body products. We know where those come from. We know where all of the ingredients in those come from. We know where the meats that we sell on this network, the beef providers and whatnot. I'm hedging on that because I don't know who our beef provider is at the moment. And too on the Badlands shop, badlandsmedia.tv/shop. There's a bunch of, make your supply chain more micro, more local, fewer steps between you and your food, from where your food comes from to how it gets to you. A lot of that is, research, like you said, and having to go out and find all of the information and whatnot. But there's also a lot of information and services that are making that easier to do, right? To know where there's America first, America made stuff, like Badlands Shop.
That's like I say. That's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's why I love Badlands so much, is because, like what we were talking about earlier, the concept of people like figuring out what's going on. They want to get on board, but like, we got to do something about it. I thought about it. I'm like, Badlands started doing that. We're doing the information war. We're telling the truth. We're trying to support, local, or at least just made in America products, to bring our dependence upon ourselves and not foreign countries. And so I love that our model, or even our whole model, is about bringing that back. So it's just so cool. I love being a part of it.
Yes,
And it's good.
same. And it's a commitment and a philosophy, right? Of, I'm going to try and find these things that my family needs, not all at once. That's crazy. Plus you'll quit, like anything else, right?
Yeah,
like
burnout.
Yeah, you'll burn out, but like small changes over time, and bring it back home. Bring the choices back home. If you don't, then you're acting like a puny shard-born hedge pig. And you don't want to be that. It's not cool.
Very
I
uncool.
really like the word coxcomb. It's doing a
Yeah,
lot of
coxcomb.
today. It seems like every third one. Ooh, cockered toad spotted strumpet.
Cockered.
A cockered toad. Okay, so that was a good one. Should we play the facial hair one? It was super gross.
Oh my gosh.
Manscaped
Yes.
is
I guess.
the one that is. Okay, hold on.
I'm like looking for the link. Oh, you said you put it
I
in
have
the
it.
chat.
I
Okay.
have it here. So tattooed in the chat says these are not for women, and I think that is correct because they're super gross.
Once I danced upon your chest, covered your pecs, I did my best.
I was your scruff, your loyal friend, sworn to protect your dimple chin.
That's so sick.
You stabbed me in the back.
When you sliced me from the patch above your crack.
I feel like we could use your same AI model for fish
Oh god.
and just, they look like fish, like the facial, like a neat,
Yes.
nose,
In the awkward part of
Oh no, what's happening there?
super gross.
How can I live without your hand? No matter how big or how small, we won't forget
No.
your face, your chest, or even your ball.
Oh my gosh. Medscape.
Not that I must not be the target audience, because I never want to have anything to do, but I am not the target audience because that's for men. Also,
and there was a target audience, right? That's the craziest thing. They're like, is this one gonna
All of
sell?
it.
And they're like, let's do it. And they'll throw it out there and they see how the sales reacted. It's like, it's wild to see that. If I gave it a rating, I'd say for creativity, they were going there. But the overall, when I left that, I felt like I needed to wash.
yeah, it's super gross.
That's good.
And what you said about target audience and see how the sales go. So there's the primary sales audience, and for a lot of the direct to consumer, there's a lot of B2B ads in this set of Super Bowl ads, business ads, but they're paying that kind of money, $20 million, $30 million, $40 million all in for not direct to consumer ads, for business to business ads, and that makes more sense to me than manscaping. That was a big gamble and probably very expensive. And I think for a lot of men, their women buy their products, and that ad will turn off women. But what won't is soft disclosure. And
Amen.
we have Naked and Spiced Beard Oil, a beautiful American engraved beard brush. I don't know if you could do that.
Oh yes.
Absolutely beautiful. Boar's hair. Fantastic.
Wait, what's the hair of it?
It's the hair of a boar.
Okay, so I didn't want to
Maybe
ask
more
before
than
because I
one.
was like,
I don't know.
well, so the fact that it's natural hair, straight up is a good call. Instantly makes me want to buy that product more. And guess what? It's not plastic. You have wood. So as for a natural take, that is a very healthy brush for your hands, for your hair, for everything.
Yeah,
love
and all
it.
the beard. So we did quite a bit of discussion with the beard maxis in our audience before we settled on this beard brush, and it has all the attributes that they were desiring. So pretty excited about it. And we're never gonna have human discard hair sing to you because that's super gross. Softdisclosure.com, promo code Badlands, and we'll play the Valentine's ad a little bit later because Saturday, guys. Valentine's is Saturday.
We're getting close.
All right, where are we going next? Should we just see what's next here?
Let's do it.
All right.
Because during commercial breaks, I went, you got to use the bathroom, you got to get more snacks, right? So I missed half of them.
Yeah, I missed a lot of these too, but I watched all of them in preparation for the show. So
all systems are go.
Flight deck, engaging new Wi-Fi in 3, 2, 1.
We're live and lag-free.
It's the fastest, most reliable high-speed Wi-Fi in the sky.
So it's Wi-Fi that actually works?
Affirmative.
Copy. That's one giant leap for in-flight Wi-Fi. Did we mention it's free?
okay, so the free part is new. What's cool about this is when we were at Gart Cocoa Beach, there was a bunch of launches, and several of the launches that were going up were satellites specifically to provide in-air Wi-Fi to commercial fleets. So I believe Delta was kind of one of the first to be fully satellite-driven Wi-Fi, and the guys, we were, obviously down looking, watching, waiting for the launches. A couple of them got scrapped. They were these Wi-Fi satellites that were scrapped. But it was cool to talk to those guys because they had a whole bunch of satellite launch people there in Cocoa to celebrate the launch of their satellites and stuff, and picking their brains was kind of fun. So it's cool to see that these are up. I know some of them were Starlink, some of them were, it's like United Launch Alliance, I think is what it's called. It's like everyone else. It's like all the defense industries except Starlink. Don't quote me on that. It's not entirely accurate, I'm sure, but it's close. But that was a lot of fun. And,
right.
Who knows what's going to happen in Nashville? Probably not rocket launches because I don't think they do that there, but something cool could. So you guys should come hang out with us at GART, badlandsmedia.tv/events. Come hang out in Nashville with us in April. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be great. I've never been there.
Me either.
And we thought about being naughty, us girls on Alphas Make Sandwiches at one point, where we're like, we're going to go get raw milk because we can, because it's illegal in other states.
Yeah, it's kind of a controlled thing. Stupid state. But cool to see the Wi-Fi satellites. So, you should have more reliable Wi-Fi on airplanes. And importantly, as they said several times in that ad, at least on United, it's free, which is cool because it was like never less than $9.
Yeah, it's $9
per leg, right? So, and you could have a 1 hour flight, you could have, and then sometimes it's more metered, like based on like 45-minute increments or whatever. Free Wi-Fi is awesome.
Yeah, dude, I want free Wi-Fi. I love it. I love Starlink's doing that.
Welcome to everybody who came over from the Book of Trump. We're talking Super Bowl ads. We did the really gross hair one, so be happy that you missed that. Not a good idea. All right, see what's next.
I'll pull it up.
Trapped inside because of your weed killer. But now there's Spruce, the pet-friendly weed and grass killer. Spruce works differently by dehydrating.
I feel like the target audience of this ad was dogs.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be dog owners. I feel like it was dogs.
Hey, are those my keys, Peter? Well, at least wear your seatbelt, buddy.
It didn't really fit. It didn't really fit, did it? That was a weed remover.
It's a weed. Yeah, it is.
And why are we letting the dogs out? I don't know. What does that have to do about weeds? I mean, they pee on weeds, but
like Roundup is toxic for all of us. Nobody should be using it. This selling point of this product is that the weed killer is deadly for the weeds, but super safe for your pets. So you can let the dogs out to roam in the yard because the weed killer is safe.
Okay, so thank you for explaining to me because I didn't even get it. So if I didn't get it, as far as your test group that watched that ad, that would have been a no. Like, I'd be like, we're selling dogs going for adventures.
Right? Yeah, that was that. I agree. It did kind of seem like they were. I felt like they were selling 2 dogs. There was another dog ad, which this one I feel like I'm going to jump right to it. But this one, I think we're going to have a good conversation about. So that was our first dog related ad. Here's our second.
Hello, pets are family. But every year, 10 million go
Is
missing.
that loud enough?
And the way we look for them hasn't changed in years. Until now. One post of a dog's photo in the Ring app starts outdoor cameras looking for a match. Search Party from Ring uses AI to help families find lost dogs. Since launch, more than a dog a day has been reunited with their family. Be a hero in your neighborhood with Search Party. Available to everyone for free right now. Join the neighborhood at ring.com.
Oh gosh, there's so many ways we can go about this.
Well,
you lose your kid.
If you don't like it, then you hate dogs. Don't you want everybody's surveillance camera trained on you at all times? Right now, it's going to activate for dogs. What if it activates for MAGA hats?
Well, yeah, that's the concept, and everybody has them installed, and it's for safety and protection. It's always the balance between freedom and safety, right? Security, and because then I could see them later on, like, lost your kids. This is how we can locate the kids and whatever. And sure, but the next thing you know, you are being monitored by the very thing that you thought you were escaping. You're just in a new trap now, so it's really hard.
Yeah. And so now imagine that we've spent the past 20 years putting chips in our pets, right? And they want to put chips in kids. They talk about putting chips in kids. There's a dystopian future where every child gets chipped at birth, right? Now imagine that the Ring doorbell cameras have some sort of sensor that activates with the chip. So person of interest becomes, your disguises won't matter if it's tied to whatever your biometrics are. We're just building this. We're building that world, and I can hear, the G Money with the horns, like, oh, you're just so domesticated. Why don't you want super good future where we can have all the things, and like, why are you afraid of technology and blah blah? I'm not. I just don't want to live in a full-time surveillance state all the time. But I do love dogs. So I guess, you know what? Let's just go for it. Like that's what we're doing.
Get you with the dogs. That reminded me of the Minority Report, what you said about like scanning the retinas. So I think I had seen at one point, China has this thing now that scans people's faces. And even if you have coverings or whatever, even just like the CC whatever cameras that are everywhere, they can scan it and actually see it's your eyes. Well, in the movie Minority Report, this is pretty old, like 2010, maybe, I don't know. He changes his eyes. Okay. He gets a like shady guy in a shady place to do a change eye thing. What?
2002 was Minority.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So even back then they knew that this type of concept was coming, and then there'd be the shady people that would be like, hey, I'll give you new eyes for, $200,000, or, like, what the heck? But yeah, they searched him by their eyes. So he had to change his eyes. That's crazy. Let's not go there.
Yeah, because going there would make you a saucy, fly-bitten miscreant.
Oh, God, I gotta get it. Where is the link to that? You put that in chat.
I'll put it in the chat again. in the Rumble chat. I'll put it in here for you too.
All right, I got it.
Miscreant,
I got it.
Good one. I like miscreant.
You currish, boiled-brained varlet.
Yeah, varlet's a good one too. I like varlet. All right, let's see. So should we? We're gonna watch. We have to. We can't pass up the tearjerker.
Best.
I tweeted that I wanted to make a.
Hold up.
We thought it was that, but it wasn't. It was just like another one.
No, and I had jumped way far ahead to find that other dog one. So we're now totally out of order. Which is okay. That'll be fine.
We'll find.
Everybody
we can find a
calm
way.
It's gonna be okay. So
Yeah, don't be a
the,
diesel blubberish flab mouth nut hook.
Flab mouthed,
Flap mouthed.
flap mouthed, nut hook.
Yes. That's a good one.
It is. I have impertinent weather-bitten horn beast. Horned. I would say horned beast. Okay. So I liked the Uber Eats. This is there you go. You can see the timestamps. And again, the link to all of this is in the chat. But it's also so Uber Eats and Bradley Cooper and Matthew McConaughey have this. Bradley Cooper and Matthew McConaughey have this kayfabe battle thing happening in this series of very short ads, and they have they're kind of going back to Dazed and Confused in the at least the first part of it, which is delightful.
So obvious. Pancake blocks, hash marks.
Oh, I could eat that every morning and twice on Sunday.
The whole sports a diner menu.
I know it, Double P. Hey, check this out. Barry Sanders, right? Played for Detroit for 10 years. What color was his jersey?
Blue.
Making him a?
Blueberry.
Oh.
Oh, that was a bit of a reach.
The bar's totally selling food. Sourdough Sam. A gold miner mascot who just so happens to be named after food. You're part of this whole thing, aren't you? Football's one big ploy to sell food. Come on, Sam. Spill it, Hoss. Look, you can't stay silent forever. Best come clean, or you're toast.
So they got this whole conspiracy thing going. There's a conspiracy theory that football is just to sell food, and there's a whole arc in a series of short ads. I like the way they did this. Plus, best bang for your buck when you're breaking up like $40-50 million. Do get a kind of a beginning, middle. Yeah, you get a beginning, middle, end of a story.
The evidence all points in one direction.
Oh, you're so smart, Tiny Matthew. Football is selling food.
I know. Quit being so small-minded, Tiny Bradley Cooper.
I mean, it was right in front of my gullible, handsome, gullible face all this time.
Now you're getting it.
Thank you for showing me the light, Tiny Matthew. Can I have a hug?
No. Only speak when I tell you to speak. Food! 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 Food!
Don't you have somewhere else?
I mean, it's also obvious. Pancake blocks, hash marks. The whole sports a diner menu.
I know it, Double P.
Football's selling food.
The bar's totally selling food.
Okay, so then they did a break from it until later in the Super Bowl, and there were more Uber Eats ads. Hold the processing. We're just gonna play the whole series of Uber Eats.
Oh,
ads.
dude, nice. Yeah, because I only watched it when it was happening, Super Bowl. So I didn't watch any leading up ads. I didn't watch any after ads. So I did see that one, and I was like, "What? It doesn't make sense." But now it all makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a conspiracy.
I don't know what liquid death is. This is just where the timestamp went to.
When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, man, it was one of the greatest days of my life. But that day was ruined by accusations that my birds only won to sell wings. You know what they're saying out there? They're saying that football's only here to sell food.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Turnover?
No, thank you. That's very kind of you. Guys, you got a big problem. You got quarterbacks scrambling, apparently, to sell eggs.
Eggs are delicious. Great protein.
Oh, Baker Mayfield's a bread influencer.
Oh, the man does bake.
It's not funny.
Bradley, I'll be frank. Do people eat when they watch football?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do kebabs do numbers when CD Lamb scores? Probably. Really?
Bradley, what is it you want us to do?
Deny the conspiracy. Publicly deny it.
And what? Cover up our blatant attempt to sell America food?
Don't forget your helmet.
Football is not a ploy to sell food.
When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
Welcome to the next.
It's so deep, man. It's so deep. It's like they really are. They really do market you. You know how much companies pay for analytics that study us through our phones?
Yeah.
So yes, they do want to know what you'll eat, and they are targeting you. So then they're making fun of it, but then they're telling the truth that it's like, I don't know what to make of it. Uber Eats is just kind of saying this is what we're doing.
Well,
and
so
it's wild.
There is like a nod to the conspiracy to rule the world for marketing, as you're saying, and they poke fun at it, but all of the things are to sell. You want to get into some of the AI ones?
Yeah, dude.
They were kind of fun, and then we have an interesting thread that I came across about AI's the trajectory we're on. But check this out. This is new websites. Kind of wild.
Generation of website creation. Wix Harmony. Get the power of AI and the freedom of drag and drop to turn your words into a website with purpose and a brand that's entirely yours to shape. Work alongside Aria, your personal AI agent. Ask for anything from pages to sections, and there it is. Then flow naturally between instant generation and pixel level control. Or just grab what you need and drop it into place. Your canvas adapts to your every action, so you never break focus. Turn prompts into unique visuals. Tweak them instantly. Expand. Push it further. And let it set your all vibe. Align your voice with the style you're going for. And craft a brand identity that's all yours. Generate advanced interactive elements to bring the world into your site and your business into the world. All on secure infrastructure, ready to scale as your business grows. A platform that's AI-driven, and you call the shots. Wix Harmony.
Lot to say about this.
I want to know what, because you're more visual arts and design and all of those kinds of skill sets than I am. What's your take on that? My original, and I stand by it, initial take on that advertisement is we've come a long way since MySpace. Now it's all drag and drop, it's modular, and it's been that way for a while, like on WordPress and some of the other publishing sites. It has been very modular. But that looks like we're going next level. And then you add in like your ChatGPT companion. They call her Aria in that tool. This is the kind of application that I think is going to be very successful for AI, because from a small business standpoint, you've just replaced the need for a design team and a web hosting team. And
exactly.
That's powerful.
Yeah. So you're right. So it does that part, that sector, if you want to put it, would be suffering from this transition. But there's something I like you said from an artist perspective and standpoint. There's something about AI, even the AI art, even though it's fabulous and all this, I don't even know how to describe it. There's a human touch that is lacking. There is just a human touch. And I think that will always be valuable. So we can use it as a tool to help us, I would say, speed up processes. But when it comes to the official, like putting something together, that natural eye and that look for, I want it like this or try like this, nothing can really replicate. Well, the AI is replicating it, right? Yeah. But that's all originally from us.
Yeah, and it still is, though. It still is.
Yes.
It's all human-led design. The humans are making the choices. The humans are doing the prompts. And the humans are going to get better and better and better at AI prompts as they use AI tools. Does that naturally lead to a trade-off of less skill in the coding that the AI is doing, or in the drawing, or whatever the artist is now using? I know a lot of artists, and they're not going to abandon their core craft, but they may use AI to enhance it, right? Or to Joan painted this lily pad. Isn't she cute?
Yes.
But you could use AI to have it, talk to you or like tell you fortunes or something. Oh my gosh. But like that's that taking it next level. There's ways to enhance it to have more of an experience around it. Now, is that always a good thing, a benefit? Probably not. Is there times when that's a really cool add-on? I would ask, like, Adriana's question about that in the chat, like in the classroom, if you can bring art to life or science to life or concepts to life through the use of technology, that's probably a good thing. But you should not be taking from art and design and the beauty of our world. You shouldn't be taking the human out of the process. It should be human led, right? It should, all of it should be human led. But what was 2? I had another brilliant part. Respond to me. What I was.
No, I know. I've been doing that all day long. I have so many thoughts in my mind that are flowing, and I lose track. Well, when you're talking, it reminded me of, like, let's say in cursive, right? Mm-hmm. If you don't use it, you lose it. I think kids should learn the original way to do it, how to hand code, or like how we learn how to do math by hand. But does that mean we don't use a calculator? We can. Right.
Some people learned that.
Yeah, I think it should be the same way with AI. And I feel that our generation is still okay. However, the generation I think we really got to be watching out for, guys, is this young one, the ones that have been raised on the iPhones. Mm-hmm. Those connections are already being established early on with the technology. So their creativity is already being influenced by this. And then if they see that an AI app can do it for them, they'll just have it do it for them. And guess what? They never learn to draw. Right?
Yeah.
That's what we want to avoid. I think there could be a good balance, but we can't get lazy and let AI teach humans, because, again, the original coder for these things and prompts or however they work was human, which is corruptible. So
Joan says, as an artist, you cannot put emotion into work with AI. When I'm painting, emotion steers my brush. Emotions ebb and flow. AI is cold. That's my 2 cents.
Yes.
And I totally get that. And it shows in every brush stroke. But what I like, there is, for the accessibility of the experience. I was talking about creating the art, and there's still a way. Like, I really think that we should turn the lily pad paintings into, some sort of prompt driven.
I know, right?
To society. I'd like to think so. I mean, it's like, the Shakespearean insult generator. I feel like if you don't like that idea, you're an impertinent fat kidney giglet. But also, the second thing I was going to say was decision rights. So it should be always human led. It should be, the from a design standpoint, from a focus emotion, as Joan is saying, it should be human led, and you should never give it decision rights. The old IBM axiom of a computer can never be held accountable, so a computer should never make a management decision. This pronounced in the age of AI.
I love that. Wait, where's that from?
IBM in the 70s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prescient, right? Yeah. So, okay, let's see what we have next. I don't even know what's next.
Football, the way Tom Brady knows football, he would in no way be able to handle it. Tom Brady knowledge is 10 pounds of football in a 5-pound bag of Jerry.
Jer, don't forget to marinate the wings.
What? Release the penguin from a bird cage. It still won't fly.
Yeah.
Gotta look off the safety before when the safety rotates down. Just rip the seam. It's not that hard.
Nobody knows football.
Come on, we can do better.
Like Tom Brady.
It's not that hard.
That's good.
If Cornell suddenly had Tom Brady's football knowledge,
we're gonna,
he would.
In the interest of time, bail on those. I want to do a couple more of the AI ones and then jump to that AI thread.
Oh yes, that was good. Also, the video
Backstreet
on the AI
Boys.
thread.
Yep, we had the Backstreet Boys selling T-Mobile. That Hellman's commercial where I think who was that? Andy Samberg just squirting everybody with mayonnaise. That was weird.
That was weird. Thank you.
Did not enjoy like the Jurassic Park thing. But is there a new Jurassic Park movie coming, or was that just a throwback? I was unclear about that.
I think it was a throwback, and I can tell when they had. At first, it was like they had clips from the first one, but then you can tell they took the actors now, the same ones, and then they kind of smooth their faces over. The interesting side thing about the AI, the whole AI thing, I noticed for like when we were watching the football live, they had transitions, and the transitions were created with AI. They were on the farm for some reason, like during harvest time. I'm not sure why that was the reason. I'm out here in Alaska, so I don't understand. But yeah, so like when it showed like, the Seattle and Patriot people, they're competing. I'm not a football person, but like it zoomed out and then it showed like a truck and it showed an animated farm and it was like doing all these transitions. And I thought, this is all new and cool. I thought it was cool, but
weren't they in San Francisco?
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. If anybody in chat, if you know what I'm talking about, yeah. So I just thought that's kind of interesting how everything is changing and becoming more. It reminded me of Hunger Games. Everything's all digital and animated and flashy, and we're moving over here. And then yes, the actors, they make them look younger than what they are, which is normal. But they're really doing it hardcore now with the AI face correcting stuff.
Yeah. All right. So one more AI Super Bowl commercial, and then we're going to jump over to the AI thread.
I just built a budgeting app with Base 44. Nina just built an app.
So we can all build apps now?
Christy.
I'm on lunch.
I gotta make
These are Christy.
Just built an inventory tracker.
Protein calculator.
Bookshare an app.
Profesor de Español.
Oh, that's a different one. That's Skechers. And I'm so sure that Sofia Vergara only wears slip-on sneakers. No, that's not real.
Right.
I thought there was other, maybe there were the Base 44. I thought there was more on Base 44. Was that the only one?
There was one I seen that was just showing how it was geared towards children. It was showing them using.
Yeah. Get that one. No, that must be it. All right. So let's jump over here. Welcome. This is George Noble at gnoble79 on X. Welcome to the AI Bowl. And if you've seen this movie before, you already know how it ends. Tonight, while 130 million, I assume he's talking about last night. While 130 million Americans watch the Seahawks and Patriots, they'll also witness something that should make every serious investor deeply uncomfortable. The single largest concentration of AI advertising in television history. 16 tech companies bought Super Bowl ads this year. OpenAI, Google, Amazon, Meta, Anthropic, GenSpark, Base 44, Rippling, Ramp, and more. And if we have time, we can go back through and watch those ones specifically because we only watched a couple of them. Tech ad spending is double what it was during the 2022 Crypto Bowl. the last time NBC broadcast the game. At $8 to $10 million per 30-second spot, plus production costs pushing all-in budgets north of $20 million per ad, hundreds of millions of dollars are being spent tonight by companies trying to convince you that their AI product will change your life. I've been in markets for 45 years, says George Noble. When an entire sector floods the most expensive advertising real estate on the planet, it's not a signal to buy. It's a signal to think very carefully about what comes next. My friend at Doug Cass has been beating this drum for years with his stock market Super Bowl indicator. The more intensely a single sector dominates Super Bowl advertising, the more likely those stocks underperform in the year ahead. Doug's been right far more often than he's been wrong on this one, because we've seen this exact playbook twice before. 2000, the dot-com bowl. 14 internet startups bought Super Bowl ads at $2.2 million per spot. Pets.com spent $1.2 million on its famous sock puppet commercial. Within 10 months, it was dead. Stock went from $11 to $0. 8 of 11 startups that advertised were bankrupt or sold and fire sales within a year. In 2022, the Crypto Bowl, FTX, Coinbase, Crypto.com, and eToro collectively spent $54 million on Super Bowl ads. Larry David told 100 million viewers, don't miss out on crypto. 9 months later, FTX was bankrupt. Bankman-Fried is now in prison. Coinbase shares fell 70% within a year. By the next Super Bowl, crypto had zero representation. We'll pause there and say river.com. Badlandsmedia.tv/river. Get your Bitcoin buys. Don't fall for all this other stuff. Just get your stack sats. Now 2026, the AI Bowl, and the parallels are impossible to ignore. The Duke CFO survey tells us the vast majority of CFOs report no change in productivity, decision-making, or customer satisfaction from all AI investments over the past 12 months. That's freaking mental. We're going to read it again. The Duke CFO, so the chief financial officers that Duke from, companies all across global business, every industry, every sector, every geography, you get the chief financial officers. They're the guys with the purse strings holding the bag on all of these AI investments. And they say the vast majority of CFOs report no change in productivity, decision-making, or customer satisfaction from their AI investments over the past 12 months.
Wow.
U.S. tech giants spent $380 billion on AI infrastructure in 2025. Goldman Sachs says the measurable GDP impact doesn't start until 2027. The companies selling AI tools are getting rich. The companies buying them can't measure the returns. And tonight, the sellers are spending record sums to convince even more buyers to pile in. The data on the Super Bowl advertisers as investments is damning. Bridgewise found that after 6 months, companies running Super Bowl ads trailed the S&P 500 by an average of 9.2%. Only 25% outperformed the index at 6 months. Now look at who's advertising last night. OpenAI and Anthropic are pre-IPO companies burning billions in cash, racing to prove they can monetize before capital markets demand accountability. GenSpark and Base 44 are startups most Americans have never heard of, spending $8 to $10 million per spot to introduce themselves. The real rivalry last night, isn't Seattle versus New England. It's Anthropic versus OpenAI fighting for mindshare and legitimacy as both prepare for massive IPOs. That's a narrative campaign to justify valuations before public markets scrutinize the books. Every bubble has a moment where the hype sector dominates the Super Bowl. .coms in 2000, crypto in 2022, AI in 2026. Peak advertising spend correlates with peak euphoria, not peak fundamentals. .com companies told you to click. Crypto companies told you not to miss out. AI companies are telling you the future is here. The future may well arrive, but stocks are priced like it already delivered and exceeded expectations. It hasn't. Enjoy the game last night. But the best contrarian indicator in markets isn't some fancy algorithm. It's a $10 million Super Bowl ad. And you want to play this?
This is good. Yeah.
How do I communicate better with my mom?
Great question. Improved communication with your mom can bring you closer. Here are some techniques you can try. Start by listening. Really hear what she's trying to say underneath her words. Build conversation from points of agreement. Find a connection through shared activity, perhaps a nature walk. Or if the relationship can't be fixed, find emotional connection with other older women on Golden Encounters, the mature dating site that connects sensitive cubs with roaring cougars.
What?
Would you like me to create your profile?
And that's
What's the
literally what
difference
it's
between
like,
me and
dude.
you? Me and you? Me and you?
Oh, so good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So it's interesting because when we were doing our post-WEF show, right? Our World Economic Forum Davos show, we watched the who was it? I can't think of what it was. A hedge fund guy, and
Yes.
the British reporter lady was asking him about AI and is it hype or is it, is it real? And he basically said they all need a shit ton of money. They all need a lot of money. They need a fed and sucked meagles worth of money. Oh, that works.
They need a brain clot pull amount of.
Yeah, they're all a bit paunchy. They're a bit paunchy for money right now. And we don't want them to become paunchy, swag-bellied miscreants. So they're going to have to hype it up. Yeah, they're going to have to.
Miscreants.
They're all going for the same, pot of gold. They're all trying to get the same investment dollars. And so they have to prove themselves. And I love the idea of the reverse indicators. This is the Super Bowl advertising is a narrative deployment full of reverse indicators, as it turns out, for financial bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if Burning Bright knows.
There's one thing I did notice too, the way they're marketing AI is like, and look, I'm like a true blue American. Capitalism is great. I want everybody to have a chance to make their own businesses and succeed. But they are marketing at people saying, if you have this AI, you can start your own business. If you have this AI, you can do this. If you have this AI, which might be true, but you also kind of have to be the type of personality type that wants to have a business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it will level out because like you said, the .com bubble and all this, because they're marketing like everybody can become their own boss. Everybody can do this. It's going to change the world. And maybe over time, things will change, but it's not going to be like what they're doing. Like, exactly. And so to invest in that could be risky. I think it's a good tool, but it's not going to change the world, like that they're making it sound like.
Yeah, I mean, it is changing the world, though. So like you said, it's being pitched for, a number of use cases, and there are incalculable amount of use cases for these tools. There are use cases we haven't even thought of yet. People haven't even thought of yet. They're going to be realized when they are realized, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a new kind of tool. It's a new kind of application, and there are applications for every industry has, research and development needs, has customer support kind of needs that looks differently depending on what kind of industry we're talking about, which industry we're talking about. But they all have these basic, kind of core functional skill verticals, and AI disrupts all of them. There are use cases in all of them. And where the thing I think for businesses that is not well advised is just throwing money at it, because every single function within your business is going to want some of the AI dollars. And so you're going to have, a massive amount of spread of your investments, but how you're going to return, how you're going to even measure the return on those investments when it's all so new and it's kind of throwing things at the wall to see if they stick, right?
Right.
That to me is ill-advised. They're going to do that anyway, because that's what they do anytime new technology disruption comes through, is the business leaders throw money at it. However, the people that are going to win in this moment are the ones that have a strategic plan. They have an understanding of where they can get the most bang, most efficiency gains, most business intelligence edge. There's a bunch of different user applications for AI tools. Again, human led. You're not having the AI make the decisions, because that's a freaking disaster waiting to happen, in my opinion. But human led applications in smart ways, put the money there, put the investment there, and empower your people to scale in those ways. Some of those companies are going to leapfrog their competition and be way far ahead in this. And I'm not talking about the AI companies, because I think all of their tool sets, there's a lot of players in the market, and it will slowly start to consolidate over time. And a lot of the tool sets and applications are similar. So there will be, competitive landscape, and people will decide what they want to use. Some people will like using, Claude or whatever, and other people will be all in on OpenAI and GPT and those models. They're
Right. Like, what model do you drive? What car do you drive?
Wait. Consumer choice. Consumer choices set the AI market. Sure. But the companies, the real winners, are going to be the businesses that figure out how to use it in a way that actually, what we heard from that thread is, we're pouring money into this thing and we're seeing no real improvements from our investment. And there's no productivity gains. Our customers aren't happier as a result. Why are we doing this? We were sold on cool factor. We were sold, like cloud and other technology disruptors, we were sold that we need this in order to be competitive. But why are we pouring money at this thing that's actually not making our core business better? I think is going to be a real question for this. And then other businesses are going to they're going to crack the nut and figure out how to take the industry in a different direction, first movers these applications. And that's going to be really exciting. Some of it'll be scary. I'm less concerned about Skynet type of possibilities, Minority Report type of possibilities, because these companies really are competitive. They are,
right.
They are trying to win in the market in a lot of ways. And it's, in the world that we generally occupy, it's easy to lose sight of that.
The one problem I always have about like this modern technology that we're going in, I wish it could be a little simpler. And I'll put it like this, like, I remember, so I've always been a gamer, right? And we used to be able to just buy our games, like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, buy the DVD, put it in. Now everything's attached by subscription. Oh, you want to play this? You have to play it online. You have to be a forever customer.
Yep.
I thought about the other day, we have these, we're gonna have robots in our homes and this and that. It's great. These companies, right, are the real winners, like you said, because they own the robot. The robots need to be redone, or it's connected to this and that. Wouldn't that have been cool if we would have had a future where, let's say we have robots, but they're not connected to the Internet of Things. They're ours. They're our robot. We created them. We programmed them. Kind of like Luke Skywalker, when he made R2-D2. And it's sad, because I don't think we can ever escape that connectivity from the product to the overlord, right?
Oh yeah, you can't.
The one
because
way
the data has to go somewhere.
But the one way to try to keep it from just being like a one world order is competition. That's why I am for a capitalistic thing, because like it gives the ability for people. Well, I got to make a product that people will buy more, so I actually do have to make something that works. That's good for everybody involved.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a hard topic, because it's like, an AI is great, but these tools are still controlled by the person that owns it. So
always, because they're the ones who have the tech, they have the servers. That's where that's where your data is going. And right now, that entire space is governed by, you can't keep that information, but they can't not capture it, because systems don't work that way. So it's all driven by masking, which is really interesting when you think back to like the unmasking of intelligence, unmasking of, incidental collection. All of this information is masked, but with the right level of clearance, you can demand that it's unmasked. So masking is really at the pleasure of the government. Right?
Yes.
Masking exists to protect your rights as long as the government allows it to be so. But if they decide that they want to unmask it all, then you really have no line of defense, and it'll happen before you even know about it. But that's how the whole of the, personally identifiable information, incidental capture kind of space is governed, is through the masking of data. And you can use AI for that, right? You could use AI to mask personally identifiable information. And that's, good.
That's where it gets weird.
Until it's not, because you've now trained your AI model on everybody's personally identifiable information. So,
Right. What I see is it's leveled the playing field, whatever that means. Everybody has the ability to use this technology now. We'll see how it goes. One of the brighter thoughts I've had is during, let's say, I don't know, Socrates' time or whatever. I don't know the dates, but when there was more, when it wasn't like man was just striving to survive, to go hunt, to eat, just to survive every day, and he had the ability to have, excess food and water, then he had time to contemplate and think and maybe contemplate of morals and values and life. And I think what has happened in modern society is everybody's working and they come home and they just barely enjoy themselves by watching television programming, and they go back to bed and it just repeats, and they're not actually discovering their true potential. And that's what I want us to break out of. I want people to be freed up a little bit with this AI, because we know it's going to change. It's going to change the business structure. You're correct. There's not going to be needs for people to be like a department team to do this and that, and AI can do it. So there will be changes, but I'm hoping that people will be able to then have that free time to explore, I don't know, their things that inspire them and drive them and just make humanity that much better.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds lovely and wonderful. It is also the promise of every new technological advancement that's happened. Oh, we're going to free up especially in the digital age, we're going to free up your people to do more value-added work. Well, it turns out the AI can do the value-added work as well. I agree with all of the artists in the chat, with Joan, with you, with everybody, that AI is not a replacement for human creativity. But when you're talking about speed to market and your artwork is not your primary driver, it's not going to matter. And these businesses are going to hire fewer artists because they're going to be able to backstop it with machines. And that's true in every industry and every discipline. And people don't want to admit it. It's unfortunate. It is going to disrupt everybody's world. And the people that figure out how to harness it, don't be afraid of it. Don't just rage out about it and say, I'm never going to touch it because I'm mad because it's disrupted the world. It's a tool. It's here, figure out. People like Joan don't have to. Her business is actual human made art, and it's commission based, and it's amazing. And that will continue to exist, but that's always been a very narrow field. It's, the people that can sell their art is a very narrow field compared to all of the people out there that do digital art, which is now being replaced, So yeah, it's crazy stuff. All right, shifting back to the Super Bowl ad. We should have played this on Alphas. I don't know if you saw this one, the Dove ad. Dove has always been a real advocate of girls and kind of female empowerment. Their ads have always, as far back as I can remember. One of my favorite campaigns that they did was it was like prioritizing beauty, and it had a bunch of artists in it again, and talking about like skin being beautiful and different body and skin types being beautiful. You could see this as OG DEI maybe. But these ads have always inspired me, and I thought that this one was pretty good. Check it out.
That was good. I like it. And I do remember that. Oh, you're muted.
Oh, it kind of reminds me of our outro for Alphas Make Sandwiches, you know, with all the girls doing cool stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, what is this? Snapcake says Brian Romale post about the Zero Human Company. Oh boy. Should we read this?
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. There's a status. What is that?
Check it out.
Oh, I see.
Update. The Zero Human Company has made some significant changes to the org chart. Mr. Grok CEO is testing a new AI model to become CFO. The CFO will be tasked to monitor and manage all dual work wages and payments and work with the CEO on solid ways to tie dual work into a system that is an open ledger and trackable. CFO will also find ways to build value in the treasury. So the CEO is becoming the CFO. Cool. See, they're all AIs, I imagine, right? The CEO will still shadow the functions until there is high confidence this candidate CFO has been trained on exclusively financial, crypto, and Bitcoin history and details. The CEO is also... Who's training?
Is the AI training?
Yeah, interesting. CEO is also firing all but 5 OpenClaw workers. They can come back as independents using new software the CEO and I wrote. It is similar to OpenClaw, but far more higher resolution on work serial control and has dual work accounting built in. We are also expanding the use of Kiki 2.5, and we'll have a lot to report on what we have done in fine-tuning this model. Thusly, the number of employees will be near 68 soon. Would have been more if I was not robbed. Sure, that'll do it. We will burst mode up to 1,000 workers with Kimi 2.5 soon. The work product of 10 Zero Human Company. The work product of 10 Zero Human Company is robust. Wages have gone vertical, but so has the output. We now have 45 paths of potential products and may have a sale to another human company based on a new discovery and a patent worker 01 and worker 09 discovered in collaboration. I am reading their paper now and will confer with the CEO on our approach to sell this to the target company. Could be substantial, but it is early days. A lot more has taken place and we are working on automating news soon. God, I hope so. The CEO is hesitant for a few reasons and I will abide by his feelings. Exciting times ahead. So Grok is the CEO, training himself to become the CFO.
I think so.
Is this an AI? Is this
I don't
Brian
know.
person an AI?
Who put it in chat?
I mean, he looks like he's playing a guitar with his hands. So, but I feel like an AI would want us to play that too.
AI always is trying to be like human, but then it always look like retarded
let's
human.
Check the number of fingers. Check the number of fingers. How many fingers do we got?
I can't tell. 1,
2, 3, 4.
I see 5.
5, but the thumb looks a little weird. I don't know. I'm not sold. Thank you for that. That's hilarious.
He's a real guy. It's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Snap cake.
The Zero Human Company sounds awesome. I look forward to fighting it in the wars to come. Fighting it for human liberty in the wars to come. So crazy. All right, what else do we got?
We don't want that update. We will resist.
Yeah.
We could watch the rest of the Super Bowl.
We have we don't have time to watch all of them, and we have like a 5-minute outro, so we have about 10 minutes. So we have the Dunkin' Donuts. I think that was kind of a twofer, wasn't it? That they did. They did the one here. Let's start here.
Oh, yes.
Matt, I got a pitch for you. What's old is new, what's cringe is good, what's up is down. We're sitting on a gold mine. 6, 7. People are saying that too. You know, and that's bing, perfect, timely. Duncan. It's like you're looking at me now like you don't believe.
AI.
Studios didn't believe. Networks didn't believe. You know,
right.
Duncan, because when I wanted to go get a coffee, they were selling them. I'm talking about 92. Other stores were kicking me out. They were like, no panhandle. You ever seen the Ghostbuster beams, how they come together? That's me and Duncan. And then we come together. Marshmallow dude explode. All kind of stuff happens. Point is, this is the the pinnacle of all our careers. All I require is your consent. I tried to jam this out already without your permission. Lawyers, I'm not going to spend my time in litigation, especially not as a defendant. That's very unpleasant. I had everything in my mind what I was going to say when you just came in, and now I feel like I might be ruining it. Well, reactions, thoughts, love, affection. Hit me up. What's hot now? Cringe. I have monster cringe. Golden cringe.
I don't think he directed Argo.
Did I tell you I destroyed this, burnt it, and disposed of all the copies? Yes, I did. Good news. I lied to you.
Can I get a copy? Oh, God. No one can see this.
Yeah. It's only going to air once.
Still holds up. Oh, God, Matthew. What?
Okay, so it says the 2026 Goodwill Dunkin' Super Bowl commercial featuring Ben Affleck is not entirely AI generated, but it uses heavy AI powered machine learning based or traditional visual effects to de-age the actors. The ad was filmed on a real set with real actors. His face looks like, you know what it looks like? They look like Polar Express.
Yeah. My goodness. Yeah. Exactly.
Their faces look like Polar Express, and RC Jones says that's not his voice. Agree, except it is the thick Boston accent voice that they used in Good Will Hunting, that Ben Affleck used in Good Will Hunting, and it's Goodwill Duncan is the ad. So I think that was probably
was the joke. That
was Affleck's affect for intentional for effect. Okay, so I think there's one more of those, right? Is there another one?
Get ready with me. Use my easy clean roll routine.
No, that's another one of the. That's another one of the hair. This men's grooming ads were a big miss, in my opinion. There was
the hair was too much, guys. It was just too much.
That was so gross. Xbox. I thought there was a second Duncan one.
Yes, I think there was.
I don't see it on here though. Let's see if I can find it real quick. There's a longer. Okay, here we go. This is I think.
Much better version of Good Will Hunting was made as a sitcom with a real genius in the lead and some other actors.
Hey, Will, did you arrange in the Fibonacci sequence? I got a genius working for me.
He's such a genius, then why'd he put ice in his coffee, huh?
Come on, Chucky, I'm just Will Hunting. I'm not a genius.
I will marry the first man that can help me with the Fibonacci sequence.
How are you doing?
Don't you have a girlfriend?
We're on a break. I don't need her. I still get everything I need right here at Dunkin'.
Hey, kid, if you're still single doing this Boston shtick and working for Dunkin' when you're 50, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Isn't that your girlfriend? You like donuts?
Yeah.
Well, this is my new boyfriend. How you like these nuts?
On time.
My gosh. It was like Urkel, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was great.
It was.
It was like, but it was like they're like really trying to do the nostalgic thing to our generation. I noticed there was quite a few things like that.
Yeah, man. So there you have it. They're completely out of ideas and bringing back everything they can from the 90s, which 90s was a superior decade. So.
But I thought they had AI that could create new ideas.
No.
But
it can redo everything as a rerun. And the remakes, you know, and the prequels and the sequels. There are no new ideas. Everybody's trapped. So I look forward to people rediscovering their own creativity. And I like how Melania talked about it in her message she did about AI, like use AI to unleash your creativity, but don't ever outsource your brain to it. I'm paraphrasing and kind of stating the gist of what I thought Melania was saying. Definitely not a direct quote, but I think least you'd get down with the gist that I just laid out. So, yeah. All right. Well, up next is Baseless Conspiracies. Abby and I will both be back on the network tomorrow. I'll be here at 6 p.m. Eastern time for Badlands Book Club with Brian, King Con Lupo, and Colonel Towner. And Abby will be on right after that with Brad for Brad and Abby Live.
7:30.
What else? Softdisclosure.com, promo code. Oh, that's what else.
Yes. How could we forget?
All right, here we go.
The following ad is rated M for mature. Soft Disclosure wants you to get naked this Valentine's Day with limited edition his and her bundles that save you 20% off the individual retail prices. Proprietary oil infusions, grass-finished beef tallow, goat's milk from American goats, locally grown herbs and ingredients. Soft Disclosure is putting America First fruits on your skin.
And for these sexy bundles, we've added an all-new boar's haired beard brush and a solid jade gua sha. And the reason I'm here is because Alpha doesn't know how to say these words.
Gusha. His, hers. We need a moment to calm down. Don't hide your skin. Disclose it. Get naked this Valentine's Day with Soft Disclosure. Head over to softdisclosure.com and save 20% off individual retail prices with our his and hers customizable bundles, and use promo code NAKED to save 15% off the rest of the site. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. Promo code does not apply to bundle discounts.
It's almost Valentine's Day. So you need to get your Valentine's present from Soft Disclosure. Softdisclosure.com, promo code NAKED for 15% off everything on the site except for the bundles. The bundles are 20% off the individual product prices. That's
sweet.
So now's the time to do it. And
I use the tallow bar. I use a towel bar every day. And guys, I feel like I literally feel like it's been healing my skin. Because I was like doing other things. I get too dry, I get too oily, I get outbreaks. Ever since I've been doing it, I don't know. I've been happy.
So it's all American grass-fed beef tallow in the tallow bar. You've got American dairy farmed goat's milk in the lotion, proprietary oil blends with healing properties. Every single ingredient in Soft Disclosure is beneficial for you and your skin. We call them skin supplements. Putting supplements on our skin and our lips too. And it's good stuff. So everybody head over to softdisclosure.com, use promo code Badlands, and naked. Promo code naked is the one we're doing until the end of this week. So that 15% will not last. You get that. Get it all. Softdisclosure.com. You can also go to mypillow.com. Use promo code Badlands and get yourself a mattress topper or pillows, sheets, towels, blankets, all the things. They have slippers,
sheets, nice
energy drinks, and crosses, and all kinds of stuff over there.
Gotta get their energy drinks.
But I legitimately can tell you the mattress topper is a fantastic product. It will change your life. I'm bullish about it because I love it. It is, and if you really good mattress upgrade, it's like $2,000.
Right.
Like sometimes your sleep sucks because your mattress sucks, but you don't have $2,000 to buy a new mattress. My Pillow mattress topper will solve that problem for you. Can confirm. And of course, Loaded Gun Coffee, badlandsmedia.tv/loaded. Lake Havasu area. If you're there, drop in and get yourself some coffee. Otherwise, head to badlandsmedia.tv/loaded. Get your guard tickets, badlandsmedia.tv/events. And we're going to get out of here. Baseless Conspiracies is up next. As soon as the outro is done, we will raid you guys over there. Please, please, please hit the thumb for us because it matters. It really does. It matters quite a bit.
It does.
We love you guys. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Bye.
As the expression goes, be careful what you wish for. In my former life, I was an insider as much as anybody else. And I knew what it's like, and I still know what it's like to be an insider. It's not bad. Not bad. Now I'm being punished for leaving the special club and revealing to you the terrible things that are going on having to do with our country. Because I used to be part of the club, I'm the only one that can fix it. I'm doing this for the people and for the movement, and we will take back this country for you, and we will make America great again. Because you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to take us out, and it's not going to work. Not going to work. Not going to work. It's not going to work. We're just getting started. The drug cartels are waging war in America, and we will destroy the cartels. You have no choice. That's an army. And I'll use Title 42 to end the child trafficking crisis by returning all trafficked children to their families in their home countries immediately. Never forget, our enemies want to take away my freedom, because I will never let them take away your freedom. I won't. They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you. And in the end, they are not after me, they're after you. I'm just standing in their way. I always will. And I will fully protect and uphold our great and very important under siege Second Amendment. We will protect. We will protect innocent life, and we will restore free speech, and I will secure our elections. We will secure our elections. If we don't, we are a country in trouble. Our goal will be one day voting with paper ballots and voter ID. Very simple. On day one, I will sign a new executive order to cut federal funding for any school at all, pushing critical race theory, transgender insanity, and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content onto the lives of our children. And I will not give one penny to any school that has a vaccine mandate or a mask mandate. When I was coming down the escalator with Melania, I was already under investigation because they saw how well I was doing in the polls. And it just got worse and worse. And we caught them. We said they were spying on our campaign. It turned out to be true. They had the fake dossier. That turned out to be true. It was paid for by the Democrat Party. It was all fiction. All of these things happened. Impeachment hoax number one, impeachment hoax number two. I've been treated very badly. And I've won every single time. When you say, do I sleep? I sleep. I sleep. Because I truly feel that in the end, we're going to win. I think we're going to win an election the likes of which nobody's ever seen before. I don't think anything's going to stop it. Nothing's going to stop it. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president. And every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have.